How are you? I'm Don Daniels, filming from downtown Elizabeth City, Performance Chevrolet. Here to demonstrate a Cruze 2017. Come on, I'm going to show you around. Before I start, the Cruze is a compact car, and that's kind of a misnomer because you'll see later on how large this car actually is. And it's what I call a compact with impact. What they've done is they've blended economy, style, performance, safety, all in one package. And it's what I call the smart man's car. The reason I say that is that people, I don't think it's a good idea to throw money away. This is a very economic car. With this 1.4 liter engine, turbo, which gives you all the pep and performance you can need. We'll go for a ride in a minute, and you'll see just how high performing a 1.4 can be, turbo. But also it balances out with the 43 miles per gallon, and that keeps the money in your pocket. You don't have to make many stops at a filling station. It's laid out very well in that the hood is very simple, and that all, like your oil gauge, all your filters, fluids, whatever, are all easily readable. And so it's just easy to get to it. Something else I want to show you is this. Let's get a good angle at the front of this. Okay, I want you to notice this grill. What they've done is they've taken this grill and they've sectioned it in two parts. They've also tied it in to the wraparound LED headlights. And what that does is gives you a muscular, sporty appearance. So it's a very sporty looking vehicle. And this is exactly what they do to the sports cars to get that look. And with the LED lighting that are superior when it comes to visibility, they have the running lamps, for safety, and also you have fog lamps that are prevalent on sports cars. Taking it back to safety, this hood, in case there is front end impact, there are clips here. This hood will fold to form a barrier on the inside, keeping the inside protected. The engine that I just showed you will actually drop down under the car so that you'll go over it. And most injuries or head-on collisions result from the engine actually going inside the compartment. This will protect you from that. This design on glass, which is well, not glass at all, it's a polymer, is actually designed to pop out in case there is an impact from the inside, reducing head injury. Coming on around, I'll show you some of the aerodynamic styling. First of all, this package here is, when you're talking about a Cruze, there are actually 22 different models of Cruze, starting with the L, designed predominantly for price. It goes up to the LS, a few more features. It goes to the L2, quite considerably more features. And then it goes to the Premier. What I'm showing you is the Premier. So actually, it's a car that you can customize to your individual needs. Okay, if you notice the space, to give you some idea here, for a compact car, you've got your 8-way seating, and you've got plenty of leg space here. It's also very luxurious, if you notice, with like the leather trims and also the appointments. give you some idea of how that affects the inside. You've got your molded rear view mirrors. You also have a door handle that has nice treatment, and that is whether you have your fob or not, you can open through this door through just using that button right there if your door is locked. But also you can see that they painted it the same material as the side, so it just blends right in. The same treatment back here. Now, when you get to the back, okay, I've sort of folded this seat down to the other side, but for a compact car, you're not going to find one on the market that has the leg room in the back seat that this one does. And by the way, these seats are heated and cooled seats. Obviously, you've got your armrest down with a drink tray, but it's also, this can be folded up, and there's actually 3 seats in the back. So you can seat 5 people in this car, enough for a good sized family. And then, I'll go here, got ample trunk space. Also, for people that aren't too tall, it's just about the right level so that you can get groceries in and out. I've shown you how when you fold the seats down, the other one will fold down as well. You've got plenty of room for storage in here that goes all the way up to the driver's doors, lots of square feet. Close this and I'll show you. Also want to show you how they've lipped this, okay, in that with this design, and they've swept these tail lights, also LED, around. It's giving it a very upscale look, and with the brake lights on the side, this is a good looking car, reminiscent to the Mercedes. Actually some of the same designers, by the way, and so that's no accident. Coming on around, I just mentioned the tires, the rims, beautiful rims, and you've got several options on your rims. You also have tire sizes or rim sizes from 15 to 18 inch. Like I say, you can customize this vehicle exactly how you want it. Again, back to the inside, you've got plenty of room on the inside. Very comfortable and plush. This is not your standard compact car. This is can be made very upscale depending on how you want it. Like I said, this is like a premium model here. Okay, now to give you some idea of what this done, how this is technological wise, this actually plugs you into your environment in that I can pull my cell phone out. I can hook my cell phone, match it up, what's known as pairing, to this car. So I can actually operate this vehicle, many of the facets, through my cell phone. And it's a two-way communication in that not only will my cell phone match up with this, I can actually start this car from my cell phone. Okay? I can also know the location at any given time where this car is. I can actually communicate to the vehicle, but the vehicle also communicates to me. If it's time for service work or something goes wrong, it'll notify my cell phone what the problem is. If our service people here at Performance know that you're in for a routine maintenance or whatever, it'll alert the vehicle, which in turn will alert your cell phone. But it's very interactive in that no matter, you can interact with music, books, whatever. It's like a library on wheels in that it gives you access to all the resources that you want. You can stay connected in that with the apps that you choose to, just like your cell phone. The apps, like all the information here in the most sophisticated of cell phones, I can load into this vehicle right here. and so they communicate back and forth. So basically you're plugged in. It makes no difference whether you're a young person or you could be an older person and be chairman of the board and chief executive of a company. You can run your business right through here and communicate. That pretty much covers all the basic features. What we'll do now is go for a ride and something I want you to pay attention to. The suspension on this is not your typical compact. Chevrolet has done just an excellent job in suspension. You're going to get a luxury ride out of here, but you won't notice that until we take you for a ride. I will point at some of the features here as part of the communications. Chevrolet has a feature known as Ride, and basically it's a Chevrolet registered trademark app, and that will get you in touch with your vehicle and all of General Motors' resources. They communicate back and forth. And basically, here's where it's leading. This is a 2017 vehicle, okay? The technological part that is fed back and forth into this car can be done in a distance. So that means you're buying a 2017 today, but with the technology and the apps that are available and are ongoing, it can be updated at any time. So you may have today's features, but you'll also have tomorrow features as well, okay? So you're just buying kind of the starting point. All these features that in the high-tech world that become available, you'll be able to load into the system. But like I say, we'll go for a ride here in a minute. I just want to get some idea of the design and how I love this line and how it comes up. That's at the shoulder here. That's not by accident. That's aerodynamically done so that the car hugs the road much better. But we'll go for a ride here. Let's see what you think. But I like the idea. You've got performance, you've got technology. I pointed out some safety features. You've got a blend of all of it, and all of these can be configured 22 different ways, depending on what's important to you. And actually, it's going to be your car, so you should customize it the way you want it. I will, before we get in, something you'll enjoy for the inside. This one does have a sunroof, which is available in the premium package. It's any way you want it, so in essence, it's one of these vehicles that you can buy, excuse me, and design it just the way you want it. Come on to Performance Chevrolet and we'll show you more. Also, I do want to say this, is that when you buy this vehicle, the warranties, the guarantees, whatever, 5 years, 60,000, 3 year, 36 months.